right, so good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn. It is Friday morning. All you know me is Friday, so today's playful day. But we have two little parts of a very, very interesting press conference held by the Prime Minister yesterday. And I cut out one part in particular because it's what she said that really catch me. I was listening to it, and when she got in, just before she got into the issue with WASA, because WASA was addressed in great detail yesterday, also the Commissioner of Police situation and so on and so forth. Education was mentioned with the laptop program restarting. Labor, Leroy Batiste had, he said a few things yesterday. Felicia Thomas said a few things. The president of the PSA. It was very interesting to kind of get a gist of what was taking place at WASA. And on the front page of the paper this morning, Kamala tears up PNM's transformation plan overhaul at WASA. Now, the media did ask some very important questions, and the government was pressed on whether or not this overhaul at WASA will lead to any job cuts. And on several occasions, Barry Padarat made it very clear that this has to do with the top-heavy management, nothing to do with the employees, the grassroots people, the workhorses of WASA. Hopefully, WASA's transformation under this administration, well, they claim already, and notice I say they claim already because, I mean, they just gave bits and pieces, that the water supply has already improved. I saw that when they made the statement, well, you know, the other side, and their people on social media started to say, so I'm like, workers were sabotaging WASA all the time or what? To make the PNM look bad. But you're going to get that. I see Chef shaking his head. Yeah. But nevertheless, listen, in 2010 to 2015, the water supply was somewhere around 70-something%, you know, throughout the country, you know. And PNM came in and it went down to like 20%. So I don't know what they were doing there for the last 10 years. You understand? I wouldn't like to believe that they were playing politics with water. You understand? Because God don't sleep, you know. What they say, you go eat the bread the devil need. When you do those things, you know what I mean? Water, boy. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they've, you know, started to get some performance out of WASA in terms of pipe-borne water across the country. But we're going to get into parts of that. We're going to hear what Barry Padarat had to say. But 74 million in salaries for 34 executives. 34 execs, 74 million. Only 16% get 24-hour water flow. Smaller management team being proposed and more people-centered approach. And those were parts of the press conference yesterday. She also, the Prime Minister, doubled down on the Revenue Authority. She threw that out the window. Okay? All right, so that is gone as well. And I think public servants wanted that, you know, they wanted that gone. All right? Kamala tears up PNM's transformation plan, overall at WASA. That's on page 3. Now, I won't go in too much on it because we'll listen to what Barry Padarat had to say. We have a clip on that we'll get to. Government to buy out ex-top cops vacation days. AG says Erla saga was shocking. They did ask about this, the reporters, and you know, the Attorney General, John Jeremy, made it very clear. They asked what decision, if the decision to buy out the leave wasn't one of the Police Service Commission, and he explained that particular scenario. But the Prime Minister then, in terms of the questions going back and forth as it relates to Erla, she came and she said, listen, I give you the assurity that as soon as the merit list gets to the president, she made it clear that she will not stop the merit list either. But she said as soon as that merit list gets to the president, they are going to move forward with the process. She explained the process too. She even went back to speak on the process that was implemented under, I think it was Patrick Manning, and she said, it's pretty much the best process that we have right now in that selection process of a commissioner of police. And it's not, she said, it's not perfect, but it's better than anything else that we've had in the past, right? So she kind of gave credit to Manning yesterday. All right, in terms of the Police Service Commission and that poll process to select a commissioner of police. They said that they will stick with Benjamin for now until the merit list, comes forward from the Police Service Commission. So we'll see who's on that merit. I know Wayne Meister and Joseph Chandul for sure. I mean, those would be my two top picks if I had to pick two people on the list right now. Right? It would be Meister and Chandul. Yeah? Acting Commissioner of Police Benjamin says Erla is an icon. What? But it is put us in the papers because it's Friday just for me to see it or what? Erla is a what? Benjamin, you know is an icon? You know is an icon? Messi is an icon. Cristiano Ronaldo is an icon. Pele is an icon. Maradona is an icon. Michael Jordan is an icon. Kobe Bryant is an icon. Magic Johnson is an icon. Where you want me to go again? The Mighty Sparrow, the Lord Kitchener, Marshall Montano, Bunchy Garland. These are icons. Yeah? In their respective, fields. Erla. Acting Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin has lauded former Commissioner Erla Herwood Christopher as an icon in the TTPS, describing as a trailblazer and mentor whose legacy will endure for generations. Let me move on to page 5, because you cannot be serious. Icon. Under the icon, we saw 624 murders last year. I think we are the highest and the third highest under the icon. Benjamin, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Benjamin. Oh gosh, boy. Don't do that. Some unfortunate news on page 5. Zuaid Alain's tragic end. After 5 days battling from that bullet to the head, unfortunately, the young man has passed away. 17 years old. Stray bullet, Wasn't it nothing? Was just lying on a Friday evening, as most 17-year-olds do, outside his home, his apartment in Maloney. When these stupid gunmen, you see, and it's fellas like that supposed to fall off a chair, boy. No, serious, boy. I have no problem with that, The Prime Minister also spoke about the death penalty being implemented, but unfortunately, only 18, I think, out of the 38 people on death row right now are within the 5-year time frame. And she explained that, all of them have appeal matters going on, so until those matters are, are dealt with at the appeal level, I think, nothing can be done right now. But she has signaled the intention to return to hanging. And I will support that. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's about time. But legally, the matters are tied up to the point where they can't hang anybody right now. But she come back and she did talk about it yesterday. But when you see things like this, when you read stories like this, like somebody's child, boy. There's a human being, boy. You know that kind of way? It's a human being. We really are to get together fast, Because if we don't get crime under control, if we don't deal with these idiots, we're going to get nowhere, Consider tourism dead. Because crime is keeping back this country from progressing. Crime. A minority of people keeping back a majority, a whole country from progressing. You understand? A minority of people. The Prime Minister also spoke about the foreign exchange cartel. And she's demanding a forex report. And we have a clip with that we're going to run in just a little bit, so I won't get into that. Minister Sturge has put some restrictions on Vybz Kartel. And he said this is for the well-being of the children. Right? Now, I kind of 50-50 on this. Because he did say that the main reason for this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I heard correct, is the way in which the case was, the case collapsed as it relates to the cartel, right? Now, have a clip there with Vybz Kartel I sent for it? Right, we'll deal with that in our time. But I just want to say, I have heard Kartel speak at universities. He ain't no stupid fella, He ain't no ignorant fella, He's very, very intelligent, You understand? And this before he got locked up, This before he was arrested. And the advice and the talks that I have heard him in videos that I have seen, him talking to young people, is along a positive direction. Right? But to each their own, because I remember we had one of our artists, our Trinidad artist, banned up the island. He couldn't go in. He was denied entry into one of the islands. Was it St. Kitts? I think it was St. Kitts or one of them, one of our artists. So, look, there are positions that are taken by governments. I have no problem with it because I have always said that, the music, a lot of the situations that exist now and the directions that young people taking is based on the music, And Kartel has some violent music, he has some promiscuous music, he has some positive music too, but, he's a very versatile artist. I'm going to put it that way. Right? This was the clip that I got here, but we'll run that a little later. Go on again to the Forex issue, but this is the clip we'll run later because he was speaking and, he mentioned a few things here that I think noteworthy in terms of positivity. I heard Sturge yesterday talk on the issue because it came up because the media asked some questions on it. Because make no mistake about it, Kartel riding the wave right now, Yeah. Right? He might be riding that wave better than Buju when Buju came out. With all the endorsement and the rum and everything, So some restrictions put on him. Hours after discharged by the court, Karapo man rearrested on same allegations. Lord Father. Karipichaima contractor killed in double murder. And Facebook tit for tat between Young and Megu. PM says Gazette error was corrected. Yeah, there was this whole, boy, I ain't going to get no attention this morning. Quite frankly, I ain't have no time now. Right? Jolene John says 114 maintenance projects across Trinidad and Tobago. I see Imbert suing a COP candidate. Who's the COP candidate he's suing? Oh gosh, X is you. Jared Small boy, X is you boy. Oh God. Right, PM says we can't hang anyone at the moment. It's all in the paper there. Oh gosh boy, X is you. Well, boy, I could tell him but one time. I don't know where you plan to get, but steady on, you see me? Let me get to my ad-libs, brother man. It's done 16 past 6. And we want to get into the discussion after the break. Chef is here. I understand crab cakes are on the agenda. Gosh, boy. Crab crawling in man plate this morning, boy. Hey, crab cakes. All right, so introducing Olive House Senior Care Facility located in the serene Sangre Chiquito area of Sangre Grande at Rosie Latchman Avenue, Eastern Main Road, James Smart Village. Olive House is beautifully situated with the spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards, as well as assisted living quarters, and that's inclusive of all required amenities. Now, you're going to get comfort, freedom of movement, and support to your loved ones in their senior years, and it's operated 24/7. They got a staff of professional, qualified geriatric personnel. Hot meals are prepared daily, of course, according to specified dietary requirements. And for more information, the numbers have just flashed across the screen, but I'll call them 232-6367, 291-7919, or 374-4165. And you could also find them on Facebook and Instagram. That is Olive's House. And I also want to remind you about J&P Pest Control Limited. So J&P Pest Control Limited are experts in all types of pest control, ranging from termites to rodents, ants, cockroaches, lawn pests, and much more. They are armed with the latest techniques and technologies, including fumigation for dry wood termites. So J&P Pest Control's professionally trained staff are ready to tackle even the most difficult infestations. So for a free inspection and quotation, contact them today at 61 to 65 Covine Road, Diego Martin. You can call them on 227-0835 or 250-8397. Those are the numbers you'll get them on. You could also email them at jppestcontrol@hotmail.com and let them shield your home or business from pesky pest. All right? And Chef, you know how it is when you're in the food industry. Yeah, boy, that's how I battle that. All right? So call J&P Pest Control today, people. Also, I would like to tell you about Steel Force. Yeah? Let me do that little Steel Force now. Put some steel, yeah? Let me deal with it. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, located at number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Penal. They are your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication. They offer full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set at API standards. They offer a wide range of services for residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So give them a call on 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited. All right, reinventing the standards on how we handle steel. Yes, I. And finally, we would like to remind you about Roll Right. Roll Right now. So Roll Right Alignment Service, Alignment and Service Center, they are your one-stop shop for vehicle care, and they are located at Salim Avenue, Monroe Road in Shogunas. Roll Right has everything you need to keep your ride in top shape. From new and used tires to speed balancing and 3D computerized wheel alignment, they've got it all covered. At Roll Right, you can also get the full suite of vehicle maintenance services, including comprehensive suspension and vehicle repairs, injector flow bench diagnostic testing and ultrasonic cleaning, servicing, oil changes, and vehicle diagnostic scanning. Plus, Roll Right offers a wide selection of high-quality vehicle batteries, ensuring you're always powered up for the road ahead. Open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can visit them today or give them a call on 303-8344. Find them on all social media platforms, Roll Right Alignment and Service Center, always rolling right. And don't forget, registration is on today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to take time out of a busy schedule. I am headed to Bamboo Cathedral to do a little Bamboo Cathedral early in the morning. From there, I'm going home, take a little fresh, come down to the studio here. I will be here from 10 to 2. If you need to get registered, come to Synergy TV. I'll be here from 10 to 2 tomorrow, Saturday. Because after that, I have committee meeting, site visit, all kind of thing going on. It's going to be a hell of a Saturday. All right? So, for those of you, you can make it easy on yourself and myself. And you could register at trinbagoevents.com. That is trinbagoevents.com. That's online registration. You pay with a debit or your credit card. Now, you can also do cash registration right here at Synergy TV between 12 noon and 4 p.m. That is today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's the time I'll be here. And then we will let you know if we still have registration going on by Monday. Because the way it's looking, we might be at 800 by this weekend. Right? And if that is the case, I'll lock off. All right? Well, right. So, with that, you could go to Sports and Games. All right? Now, cash registration, Synergy TV. But you could go to Sports and Games in Trin City Mall. For those of you in South, in Gulf City Mall and Grand Bazaar. And if you're worried about distribution, don't worry. I will set all of that straight next week. All right? But, you know, you get the coupon code and you just scan the QR code, follow the instructions, and put all the information online. And remember, when you go to Sports and Games, you get 20% off, 20% off of any item in store. But it does not apply to promotions and sales items. And this is valid until May 25th. All right, so we're 23 minutes past your 6 o'clock. All right, let me just say good morning to Chef real quick before we take that. No? Yes? Oh, all right, so no, we're going to the break first. All right, I really didn't, you know, my ears bigger boy, but I really in here, you know. It's big for nothing. So we're going to take our break. When we come back from the break, we'll touch base with Chef briefly before I get to the Kamala Persad-Bissessar, the Prime Minister, from the press conference yesterday, and what she had to say about the Forex report that she has demanded. And some very interesting things were said in there that, you know, is a bit refreshing. Stay tuned.
When sunshine is the best for you, nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you. Sunshine snacks make you sing. And everybody make me hear you.
Best bunch.
All right, people, so we're here at Blazers Bar, Tragrit Road in Woodbrook, and Blazers Sports Bar, the proud sponsor of the male first place and female first place. $5,000 by $5,000 for Run, Stefan Run. Sunday, May 25th. Go and get registered now at trinbagoevents.com. Walk-in registration starts on the 22nd of April at Synergy TV, number 19 Arapita Avenue in Woodbrook. Remember, tons of giveaways, tons of prizes, lots to talk about. So come out on Sunday, May 25th. We at QRC from 6 a.m. Get registered today. You could call 345-3380 or 482-5531 for more information. Run, Stefan, Run. Blazer Sports Bar. We on. Cash registration available at Synergy TV, Monday to Friday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Cash registration also available at Sports and Games, Trin City Mall, Gulf City Mall, and Grand Bazaar. Just pay cash and follow the instructions on the coupon code. It's that simple.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with AllPro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Anytime you see this one consistent, we go be the last man standing. From the time we shake up the band, watch the people them start to jam, we'll be the last man standing. From the time we reach on the stage, we don't mash up everything. No. Everything go mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. The whole party go mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. Just call me Mr. Mash Up. Everything I get mash up. When I touch the stage, I make the people put their hands up. Yeah, you know we jam us. That is how we.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TMT.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mas this year! I don't hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the Juve, the street parade, and the competitions in Pan, Mas, and Calypso. And don't talk about Soca Monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mas is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you let we go Vincy Mas this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymas.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mas, on Facebook at Vincy Mas, or log on to www.vincymas.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mas 2025!
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47 Lot 6 Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across across the Caribbean. So give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
All right, people, so we're back. We are 6:31. We're going to get to the Prime Minister in just a little bit. Let me just hear the pan sizzling there. And I'm going to be eating from Chef. This Chef gave me breakfast and dinner. I feel like I live in the same house with you, boy. What's going on?
You want to try and Tobago, good morning, Synergy family and to everybody around the world. Good man, always good man.
Nice man. So what are we having this morning?
So listen, we on the ball, you know. We have some nice crab cakes here, man. Yes, some nice crab cakes. We have some nice chicken salami toast in there, Albert. And we're going to do about eggs.
And what?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Full protein this morning.
Oh, gosh.
Barako, I know you're challenging Barako, so...
Yeah, Barako feel... Barako, I don't understand what's going on here. Barako, sexy is loaded. Don't mind me at 0%. It's on dial-up internet. Don't worry, by next week, it go move from 0%, don't worry. Right? We're going to be at around 5%, maybe. I don't know. Right? But it loaded crab cakes,
yeah,
eggs, and some
chicken salami. Yeah, that's it.
All right, just tell me real quick, what happened later?
Well, it's our first chef table event. The chef table event, as we say, is just a capacity of 12 to 14, maybe 15 persons. There's a 5-course dinner. It's a 5-course. So every 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to plate a different item and present it. While the clients or the guests have a sip on a drink, have a little conversation. And the whole thing about a chef table event is that interaction with the chef.
Okay.
It's an interaction. It's a little storytelling. The chef goes give us something about himself and how he came up with the menu and have that interaction while you're plating everything individually.
Okay.
So every course is going to come out as a 5-course. One item going to come out, we're going to plate it nice, garnish it off, send it off to the table, conversation, get your feedback. Every 10 minutes or 15 minutes, we plate a different item and we send it out as well. And that 5-course included a dessert as well, too, a nice dessert as well, too. So...
Sweeten me up later,
so
man.
we are there, and if you we offer bookings, if you have a family or a group of 10 to 15 and you want to book that space with us, and we could create a menu for you and your budget and stuff like that. So it's a nice interaction. Last week we had the soft luncheon last week.
Okay.
And I'm happy that Synergy TV was there to do our coverage.
Nice, man.
And the mayor, we thank the mayor, His Worship from Shogunas, Mayor Fike came through. He ran a little late, but he was really surprised at what it is available in Shogunas and the wider public as well. So he wanted the support, and we wanted to continue growing, and you're going to see a lot of information happening as well too.
All right. And of course, for bookings, what you need to do is call Chef on 3724639. That is 3724639 or 7375097. All right, those are the 2 numbers that you can get your bookings on. I'll be there later. 5-course meal. All right. So with that, we're going to go to the press conference with the Prime Minister yesterday, where she said she is demanding a report on the Forex issue. And this has been a big concern for business people and regular citizens, the access to foreign exchange. So, take me to what she said there. Fix it.
Ministers Tanku Swarat Singh and Kama Maraj, they have been mandated also to bring a report on Forex distribution and leakages over the past 10 years. So one is the distribution, but there's also the leakage. And this is a serious matter. Again, one of the cries we heard in the country was about the issue of Forex. So we need to know where the Forex went, to whom it went, why it went, and how it was deployed, how it was used. Those reports will come to us and we will share them with you. Then, this report, as I say, will be made public to identify the main users, the main facilitators of this unfair distribution, and explain to the public how this entire forex distribution cartel and conspiracy between certain operatives and businesses were functioning. I want you all to understand that everything will be all right with regard to our country's finances. I give you the assurance again, we will fix it. We will do everything humanely possible to fix it. Go about your lives confidently. I encourage everyone to work hard, save a little, spend time with your loved ones, try your best to make some happy memories. You have elected us to fix things, to ensure that you can be confident in a good future. My job is not to complain, and I'll tell you, there are quite a number of things I can complain about, but that is not our job. Our job is to fix it. Yes, there will be ups and downs. I assure you, your government will handle it. We have begun cutting ministers' housing perks, unnecessary and excessive government spending on advertising. I know you're all in the media and you need the advertising, but there should not be excessive government spending on advertising when there are people who cannot buy a meal. They cannot afford a bottle of baby milk for their children. That should not be happening. I have frozen all government hiring and issuing of government contracts just for a time until we get the new boards installed and we look at what has happened and what is the best way forward. Existing state boards and CEOs, do you know, they paid out hundreds of millions of dollars in the days between election day and election night and the day ministers were installed, and some are still continued so to do without a proper mandate from the people. They also engaged in sending out RFPs, in entering contracts, in creating new contracts without any guidance. Some of them are runaway, what you say, runaway horses. Runaway horses. We have to rein them in. We have to bring them in. Why? Not because we hate anybody or dislike, because we have to look after the people of Trinidad and Tobago. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. So they are continuing to work as though there was no election. They continue to do things as though there's not a change in administration. And therefore they're applying the same old, the same old, the same old. And therefore can get nothing done for the benefit of the people. Because I said earlier, if you continue to do the same things over and over and over again, you will never change the result. You will get what? The same result. We have also been looking at our legislative agenda. In the coming weeks, that agenda, our Honorable Attorney General, Minister of Justice, will be laying out that agenda. We are already doing planning and projections for the next budget, which is the 2025-26 budget. That is happening. And we have already approved, as I told you before, the repeal of the TTRA. We have approved amendments to the Children's Life Fund Act and some other pieces of legislation that have already been approved. As soon as the Parliament proclamation is read on Friday, thereafter we'll have our sittings, and some of these will be laid in the House, some in the Senate.
All right.
Minister
I think a lot of people want to know what's going on with our forex and through the leakage, the distribution of foreign exchange. A lot of people have been complaining. Big businessmen have been complaining. The regular citizens have been complaining. The banks have put further restrictions over time on the amount of foreign exchange that you can access from your credit card. You know what I mean? It's gotten to the point where it's absolutely ridiculous. And I think the president of Guyana, Mr. Jagdeo, also spoke about the Guyanese foreign exchange being affected by Trinidad, because Trinidadian people, Trinidad businessmen and stuff, going down to Guyana to get foreign exchange, to get US dollars. And I think he spoke about that recently, if not yesterday, day before. So we have to find out what went on with that. I look forward to seeing that report and to see how that was distributed and who was getting it. Outside of that, I think it was refreshing to hear our Prime Minister say, go on with your lives confidently. Despite the financial situation, you, the citizens, go on with your life confidently. Spend time with your loved ones. Save a little, but enjoy life. Because we're here to fix things. We're not here to complain. We could complain, but we ain't here to complain. You didn't hire us to complain. You hire us to deal with the problems and fix the problems, and that's what we're here to do. So don't worry all your head. Don't go and tighten your belt. Don't stress out yourself. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get it done. That is what she said. So it was a bit refreshing to hear that approach. Hello, good morning. 327-7400. Phone lines are open. We have from now until 13 minutes. 14 at best. Morning. This caller has muted himself and then unmute himself, you know. I don't know what's going on, you know. Every time he calling, he's go muted. Yeah, morning.
Yeah, but you don't think I keep pressing?
Yeah. No scene, man. No scene.
Yeah, nah. This woman, this Prime Minister we have here, who could not like this woman, boy? The woman has said tighten your belt. She never say for the rich to get richer to here to help the poor. You understand? The woman is about country and helping the less fortunate.
Yeah. Well, obviously, she made some very clear statements there. Hello?
Yeah, but this commissioner of police we have, I think he should interview Rowley now, because if Rowley now talking about which minister used advantage to guilt, I think they need to pull him in a room and interrogate him concerning that. Because for a man with 2 daughters, you know that?
Boy.
I hope them fellas suffer before they're dead, yes? They do wicked, boy.
All right, man. No problem. Thanks a lot. All right, I'm going again. 327-7400. 327-7400. It was refreshing to hear Prime Minister say, go on with your lives confidently, enjoy life, spend time with your loved ones, we go fix things. Hello, good morning.
Pleasant morning, Stefan.
Yeah, man, pleasant morning to you as well.
Stefan, while I agree with most everything that Prime Minister just said, that we need to know where everything went, what was happening, and that kind of stuff, I'm a bit concerned.
Sure.
Right? The fact remains that to date, we have heard nothing about what kind of financial situation we are in at present.
Right.
We have heard nothing about it. All we are hearing is there was hemorrhaging, there was leakage of this and that and the other. The fact remains, I don't give a damn about Forex because I don't need it, I don't use it.
Okay.
The fact is, the big business people of this country have always been the users of Forex. And let me be abundantly clear. Primarily, it's the 1% have used most of the Forex in this country.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
Continue to do so, and they will continue to do so in the future. The Prime Minister can say what she wants. She knows it, I know it, you know it. There's a particular percentage of the population where Forex automatically goes to. For what reason, I don't know. It could have been because of business. Could have been that they are the ones that have contributed to the most of the business earnings of the country. But I seriously would seriously hope that the Prime Minister is true to her word.
Yeah, but I think
government contracts,
yes,
be looked at properly and be awarded to people who are competent in their fields and who are able to carry on their contract because they are qualified for what they are getting.
Okay.
That's my contribution, Stefan.
No problem, my brother.
Morning.
Thanks a lot. Well said. Yeah, on the true economic state of the country, I think at the mid-year review, they've already said that Parliament will resume on the 23rd of May. And I think during that mid-year review, you're going to get more information on the state of the economy. At a press conference, I don't think they could give all that information, but they'll be able to break it down in the mid-year review. So the Parliament channel is going, the ratings will go up on that during that period, I'm very sure. Morning! But I hear in the caller. Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Are you?
Yep, I'm fine. Yep.
I applaud the cabinet meeting yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I am very much surprised, to be honest, about the sorry, I was just chunking. I put there, Stefan.
All right, no
about,
problem.
The ministers, right? Each one of tomato choker, yeah. Each one of them were able to articulate in their ministry, Stefan.
Yeah.
Barry Kudarat, he said it all. Kadisha Amen, Ms. Jordan, everyone, Minister of Education, of course. Stefan, what again does this country want? What again? They have laid it. I am happy with this. Only this one briefing, to be honest. Akash did what he had to do and everything. Benji, I want to say something to Benji. Benji, please. How can Ella be an icon? How can she be an icon? That shows his caliber. And if you had read the article that I told you to read last Monday about how he joined the service, without a single subject, not everybody is who is qualified. Let me tell you something. In the service, right? If you are studying, you're not working. And if you're working, you're nuts. You cannot study. Because if you have to prepare for a load of lots of people, all those things, where you get in time, right? And anybody can pass an exam, you know. Because there's medication for memory and all these things. Please. I remember asking a woman police one day, what legacy she would like to leave in the service? And you know what she said? She said, me, legacy, I want to finish here, take my pension and go home. And that is why the services like this and crime to the country. You take care of it.
All right, no problem. Let me go again here. I'm going to take this one. Morning,
Stefan. They go Central.
Yeah, they go Central. Go ahead.
Well, I realized the second caller didn't call for a very long time because he party power was doing a lot of nonsense. But let me deal with him now. He clearly wasn't listening last week when the Prime Minister addressed the deficit and how big it really was and how they was going to address it.
Yeah.
But he come to complain about the 4X situation. He ain't about the 4X. Well, that's all right. But last week he should have been listening because clearly he wasn't listening when the Prime Minister addressed the deficit in the budget. And how the militaries have no money and how they spend out all the money.
Yeah.
And where she was going to get money from. And how she was going to apply the money. That is my contribution. Have a good one, Stefan.
All right, man, no problem. Yeah, but I'm not too sure if he heard it, but he's looking for a little more clarity. But she did say that they went in and a lot of the ministries were on zero halfway through the fiscal year in a $60 billion budget. And that is the state of where we at. And she went into some detail in terms of things relating to the economy. She spoke of the deficit and things like that. And she said, don't worry, we already have plans, afoot to deal with these things. Hello, good morning. But I don't know if you're looking for a more comprehensive report, but you'll get it in the media review. Morning.
I'm glad you and Digo Central addressed that caller. Because I don't know, it's only 3 weeks in the government, this administration into power. Right?
Yeah.
The woman said last night, all the live all the life, don't be frightened, don't panic, understand? Things will be under control. In terms of the repair of the schools, please, Mr. Education Minister, there's a school on Paul Courage Street, down by 104.7.
Yeah, boy, that school under construction for years. That school under construction for years.
Partnership, yes, was in power, and when Rowley come into power, they never do nothing and leave the school right there. And this sad thing about it, this is in Port of Spain. This is in Port of Spain. This is in a rural area where all them school all along in Spain.
I know the school.
With bus going. This is in Port of Spain.
I know the school.
Son?
Yeah.
Yeah, so please, Mr. Education Minister, when we allocate the money, please repair this school. And Stefan boy, I just want to say, I ain't like a partner, since Auntie Camps come into power, watch my sleep nights in the night. My wife just sleep comfortable, he please feeling right. Son?
I think it is a bit lighter.
Yeah, you're feeling it, boy. And I listen to the press conference. I just want to say this to CNC3, Akash and his colleague. All you want to go to the questions, right? All you must just sit down and listen exactly what the Prime Minister and what the Minister is saying. Because for the life of me, I watch this thing. I ain't on a journalist. The man said 38 people going on from executive level management. You still telling him about workers messaging you and studying the job if they go home.
Yeah. He made it very clear. He made it very clear that they were talking about top management, top brass in the management. It had nothing to do with the workers.
I don't know, boy. They need to sell you the PNM agenda. They need to sell it, but I always say fire on the PNM. They're all in a position to know, will steady for lengthy time. Thank you, Stefan.
All right, man, no problem.
who goes by said, but they bring a little fish bait and make something with a crab. Thing by go outside, boy.
Scenting.
Yeah, man. One more thing. When the rain falling, be careful on the nation's road.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. All right, so we're going again. I'm going to take another one. Look the birthday boy. Morning. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much, man, Stefan. Stefan.
Yeah, man.
I have a little problem, right? I just started this yesterday. I'm coming back from Pina, right? My mother-in-law have a stroke, but people have to understand my Stefan. There are some traffic wardens in front of me, right in the DB intersection, my double shit. Three of them stop a vehicle in front of me, and Stefan is real unjust. They're telling me, man, you have no inspection sticker, your tire smooth, what you go on with this, what you go on with that. She's saying, and she right next to me because she stopped the vehicle on the breast of me, and they stopped me too. And you hear she shouting up on me, man. Next officer come now, you know what she tell him, like it's someone else, she family and that. So all I come out and say, I say, ma'am, look, I know, bring my mother for by the doctor here. She have a stroke, I bring she for the shot. But when she's sweating, we gotta rush she back home. You stay right there, I'm coming to you, I'm coming to you. You know, after all that, still really about 30 minutes, that woman I gave the person who ticketed for me, like some relative to the other officer, right? Come and give me a ticket for a brake light. I don't have a brake light. What I have is a little crack on the lens, boy.
All right.
When people sober and you see my mother-in-law sweating down the place because of the injection, I don't like that. I will unjust part of it. Because let me tell you something. As a man is always trying to be around there and don't go beyond the law. Go within the law.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Bless son, boy.
Yeah, man.
Take care.
All right, no problem, man. I could squeeze one more. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, what going on, man?
We get up footing, man, crab cakes. Now to the Jamaican and politics will take care of itself. And we have people coming our lives, so we're happy for that. A little pressure on the government, they go start to do things right and they go bring them into question. Things go fall in place. They need to have a little press conference and instead have a person leading that, allow the media people, at least two questions alone. As far as the Jamaican artist is concerned, he has a little shady background, and to me, he's not a good role model. I would much prefer to see Stephanie and Chef go to the schools and talk to the young people and influence them in a positive direction. Not that when they come and sing his song to the mature audience, because the criminologist will tell you that the influence that he would have is not a good thing for trying to do with crime. So today is a good day again, little rain falling, fancy food in the house. We enjoy ourselves to stay for the marathon.
All right, man, no problem.
And Chef, thanks very much, man.
Yeah, man. Chef, the man said thanks, man. You can answer back here, don't hear you? Yeah, man. All right, cool. Yeah, man. Friday, man. That's how Friday goes, man. That's how Friday goes. I will take this one only because he is responsible for the backdrop behind Chef. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, go ahead, quickly.
We get a little echo, but I will tell you something. You know how much years I ain't hear Freeport, by? Like the favorite water hole, all the US run out from the favorite water hole.
Boy, I haven't heard.
Understand?
No, but remember his wife passed away. And then after that, I know he was grieving it, and I only hope everything good with him.
Well, the thing's good with him because they see to come out and talk like year one of US target, which means the favorite water hole, all the US run out. But we don't get it back. Tell him don't worry.
All right.
How long living his life good? No worries at all.
All right, man.
Everything go handle later.
No problem. Yeah, man. All right, so with that, we had a hold up. Now, we are just about 5 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. At the top of the hour, we have PRO for the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Sarah Suhan. She's going to join us just for a little bit. Just to give you all a little idea, remember that's a charity, or one of the charities that Stefan Run is targeting this year. We're going to give them some assistance, so we'll have on for a little bit. And then we'll get back to the action. We'll take in what Barry Padarat had to say about WASA. We'll take some calls and comments on that. And we have a lovely feature from Chef this morning on one of his students. How old is his student? 21-year-old. All right, cool, man. And I tell you, boy, chef serving thing, you know. Chef serving me in the morning, serving me in the night, boy. Your wife will get jealous just now, you know. She goes, oh, God, pressure. All I get is yet?
I give him a picture.
You have a picture in the back there?
Yeah, I give him a...
All right, let me get my Eden Heights now. Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. And of course, they offer a combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, halotherapy, nutritional programs, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. They also offer consultation services, including live blood analysis, arthritis, knee, shoulder, back pain, heart disease, high blood pressure, and more. And you can visit them at any one of their 3 locations in Chaguanas, Tobago, or Trinity. You can also call them on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You can WhatsApp them on 493-9196 or email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. That is Eden Heights. Make sure and check them out today. All right, and with that, this thing's smelling real good. I taking a break. When we come back, Miss Sarah Suhan will join us for a little bit, and then we'll get back into the action from the press conference yesterday with what Barry Padarat had to say about WASA. Stay tuned.
The biggest 5K in TNT takes place Sunday, May 25th at QRC. Start time 6 a.m. Run, Stephon, run. Breakfast inclusive. The highest payout of prize money for a 5K with a first prize of $5,000 and cash prizes up to 10th place. Lots of giveaway and medals for all participants. Registration is $200. Get registered now online at trinbagoevents.com or cash registration is available at Synergy TV. Mondays to Fridays from 12 noon till 4 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Cash registration is also available at Sports and Games, Trinity Mall, Gulf City, and Grand Bazaar. Just pay cash and follow the instructions on the coupon code. It's that simple. Call 345-3380 and 482-5531. Or visit Stephon Reese Production on Facebook for more info. Part proceeds goes to the Autistic Society of TNT and the Couva Children's Crisis Center.
Coloring your hair is now easy with Bijan Easy Color for Men. Bijan's advanced cream formula prevents stains and drips, and it gets rid of the gray in 10 minutes. Bijan Easy Color for Men for a natural color at no gray. Shemer Day Spas offers a complete range of first-class treatments, facials, waxing, body therapies, body massages, hand and nail treatments, and much more. Check out Jameer for locations.
Consult Vedic astrologer Tulasi Prasad, who offers profound insights into an individual's life path and astrology journey in Trinidad and Tobago. Master can guide you with astrology and horoscope readings, love spell casting, family disputes, marriage problems, health problems, job and business problems. Master also is experienced in effective black magic removal remedies, negative energy removal remedies, reuniting loved ones, and many more. To get Master's guidance, call us now.
At +1 868 398 7547, located in Trinidad and Tobago.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Yes, people, so we're getting ready for Stefan Run, Sunday, May 25th, QRC, 6 a.m., the biggest 5K in the country, tons of prizes, whether you're coming to run competitively or you're just coming for the fun run, or you could walk. Hey, right now we had a big up Cans Poultry and Meats. We are the Marval branch and they are proud sponsor of Run Stefan Run 2025. So make sure and check them out. So get yourself registered online at trinbagoevents.com. Do not wait till it's too late. Walk-in registration will begin on the 22nd of April at Synergy TV Studios, number 19 Arpita Avenue in Woodbrook. Hey, call 345-3380 for more information, or you could call 482-5531. But get yourself registered early, people. Run Stefan Run. Registration $200, and again, our breakfast is here. Oh gosh. Cash registration available at Synergy TV, Monday to Friday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Cash registration also available at Sports and Games, Trin City Mall, Gulf City Mall, and Grand Bazaar. Just pay cash and follow the instructions on the coupon code. It's that simple.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
All right. Holy crab cakes, Batman. All right. So we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning. And I tell you what, the crab cakes was delicious. I still have 2 to get rid of. All right? Nice. But I done get through 2 already. I have, well, the egg gone.
Where?
The egg gone. The egg disappeared.
Wow. 2
more crab cakes. And 1.5 slices of salami. Yes, I inform. Because that break was short, eh? All that consider the shortness of the break. 2 more minutes and the plate dead. All right? Now we'll give you a little picture of what that looked like after the interview. But right now, I want to go straight to the interview. We have the PRO for the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Sarah Suhan. She is with us via Zoom. We're going to bring her in. And you all know that Run Stefan Run, we're currently heading into the final week here as we prepare for next week, Sunday, the 25th of May. We have asked you to register, come out and support Run Stefan Run as we prepare to give to 2 charities this year. One is the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago. The other is the Couva Children Crisis Center. But we're going to deal with autism. April was the month of autism. I know that we are in May. The run was originally supposed to be held on the 27th of April, but we had to postpone it until the 25th of May. Where's Sarah? Lovely. Sarah, morning.
Morning.
All right, so how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right, beautiful. So Sarah, just to get things kicked off, just give people an idea of autism.
Yeah, so autism is a lifelong neurodevelopmental condition. It primarily affects how people interact as well as how they communicate. And it can also affect the way in which they perceive and the sensory experiences around them. So it's something that can have, a range of different types of impacts on a person because it is a spectrum disorder. And every person that is diagnosed with autism can experience very unique signs and symptoms.
Okay, beautiful. Now, in terms of a parent having a child that is autistic, what are some of the difficulties or the challenges, rather, that a parent would face?
So there are many challenges that a parent might face in our society, from diagnosis and, of course, because it's lifelong, into adulthood. Oftentimes, without sufficient information, parents are often grappling with signs and symptoms that they may not fully understand. And so that initial phase of seeking out a diagnosis starts the process off, but there can be difficulties within that in terms of how soon they might be able to access diagnosis, access an assessment. And once an assessment is done, some of the challenges that lay ahead relate to educational opportunities, social opportunities, and some of those carry on into adulthood.
Okay. What is the range of persons that are autistic in Trinidad and Tobago? Like, what is that number like?
So we don't actually have a number because we don't have the collection of data.
Of data?
Yeah.
Okay.
The best that we can assume is that the UN estimates that about 1% of every population may potentially have autism, but without the data to really support what autism looks like in Trinidad and Tobago, we're really working on probabilities.
Okay, because I remember when I was up there for the launch, which we were showing a little part of just a little while ago, one of the parents put me on to their son, and he was talking to me about social media and how we can be effective on social media and bring awareness to certain things, and I gave him some advice. So it was a nice conversation back and forth. So I mean, in terms of opportunities then, where we at in Trinidad and Tobago with that, as opposed to the rest of the world? Because I know we're always behind the rest of the world in everything as it relates to care for persons, that may have, whether it is autism, whether it is some sort of disability, Down syndrome, whatever it might be. We always seem to be behind the rest of the world. So where are we at right now?
So, like I said, there's so many challenges that face the family of someone who is diagnosed with autism, because it begins at opportunities for education. In Trinidad and Tobago, we have a very limited number of public schools that are inclusive or focus on special education. And so the majority of parents in Trinidad and Tobago are paying for private schooling if they can afford it. And we have a large number of children that are excluded from the education system. If the person is able to make it through to school, some of the challenges that lay ahead regard to employment opportunities, because we do have some challenges in Trinidad and Tobago with employing people with disabilities. The space is oftentimes not accommodative. People may not be open to working alongside or employing a person with a disability, including autism. And so there are many adults with autism who are unemployed, and it's not because of their lack of interest, but because they are not receiving adequate accommodations in the workplace that would enable them to be employed in a successful way.
Okay. You know, it's interesting that they say it's a disability. They have it as a disability because aren't a lot of people who, I mean, I could put my foot in my mouth here, you know, but aren't they quite brilliant in terms of learning things that maybe other people may struggle with?
So it's a spectrum disorder, which means the presentation is quite different from person to person.
Right.
But definitely many people with autism who excel, particularly when it relates to their special interests. Because with the autism diagnosis, you may find that people gravitate towards a particular interest or topic. And because that interest is strong, they may do a lot of research and learning around that. So we do meet individuals with autism with a special interest who would have a really in-depth knowledge on a topic. And that's one of the strengths of autism. But I would also say that there are people with autism who may also have a coexisting intellectual challenge or learning disorder that can make learning difficult for them. So it's really a range of individuals when it comes to autism.
All right. In terms of the organization that you represent, the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago, how long have you all been around?
We have been around since 1991.
Okay.
So quite a while. We were formed by parents coming together who, as you can imagine, in the 90s, did not have a lot of information. There were little to no services available. Many parents at that time would have even had to go abroad just to get an assessment. So that's pretty much how our organization was founded, and it has since evolved. We now have 2 centers. We operate about 6 days a week, and we also focus a lot on parent training, parent support, as well as providing services for both children and adults with autism.
Wow. That's a lot of services that you're all providing, dear. How you all survive?
So a range of different funding opportunities. We do receive a subvention through the Ministry of Health, which covers, the basics. But we also receive funding through charitable fundraising, like what you are planning, as well as through grant funding. So it's always, a mix of different sources of income that really allow us to continue our services.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try our best next week, Sunday. Of course, with the engagement of the public, those who watch the program, view the program. I was up there, and, it's a nice, I know they have a nice little facility there. They were just showing the little part with all the plants and stuff it's a nice, it's a lovely environment. Let me put it that way. I could have stayed there. I could have overnight. I was very comfortable. No, seriously, it was a nice kind of, they have a nice ambience about it. But I wanna just encourage people once again to come out and support next week Sunday as we try to assist the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago and the Couva Children Crisis Center. I don't know. God tapped me on my shoulder and tell me do 2 charity this year. So okay, Lord. So I want to thank you for your time this morning, Sarah, and of course, giving people some insight or a little more insight into the society itself. Hopefully, for those who may have children that are autistic, you feel free to contact the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago. How do people contact you in terms of assistance and even to donate?
Yes, people can give us a call at 225-6808. We are also on Facebook. You can find us at Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, we'll also be at your walk. We are planning to be there.
Yep.
We will have a presence. So anyone coming to that walk can also get information on the day.
Beautiful. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week, Sunday, of course. And yeah, we're going to have a terrific morning of it, a nice, refreshing, healthy morning, taking a little walk, a little run. I know the athletes are already primed and they're coming out to compete for this prize money. But, you know, on the other end of things, like I say, it's a twofold event, as I always do it. One, to encourage young people into sports, in this case, running, and the other, for the charitable cause. So we look forward to seeing you guys there. And we're going to see how best we can assist you come Sunday. All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, Sarah. Thanks a lot. I'll probably get Chef. Chef, you have to make some crab cakes for them, you know. You're not allergic to seafood, right?
No.
All right, our chef has some crab cakes here. Going on good, you know. You should have been in studio to taste this thing, you know. But all right, no problem. I will eat for you and I. All right, Sarah.
Take care.
So that is Ms. Sarah Suhon, and terrific people. You know, Amoy, good morning to you too. Going up there for the launch was, you know, very interesting, listening to people speak. Because I am myself not getting educated on anything. That's why I do different charities every year. We do different charities every year because there are so many issues that a lot of people with disabilities face. Like the Cerebral Palsy Society, they face their issues, and we've taken a decision, I've taken a decision that every year for the Christmas party, Cerebral Palsy will be the charity that we donate to. Would I include others for the Christmas party? Sure, depending on the support that we get from the public, right? Because it's all dependent on that. It's the support that you give us is how we are able to give them a certain level of support as well. Because we can't do it on our own. So we need people to come, and I've always said that. When we come together collectively, this is where the impact is. This is where change happens. This is where progress happens, when people come together and do things as, you know, as a group. So I look forward to persons coming out. And you know what? If I reach a maximum 800 between today and tomorrow, I will let you all know on Monday, because the reason for that is I order particularly in a specific way. Yeah. So I would have ordered 800 medals because I'd already made up my mind to 800. We would have ordered 800 jerseys outside. Well, we would have seen what we got sponsored. We got about 300 and something jerseys sponsored. So we had to purchase the next 500. And I've always been open and transparent with my audience. I will continue to be. So we had to purchase 500. Thanks Sports and Games for the deal that they gave us. And in doing so, we cater for 800. So that's why I've been urging people, get registered early, so that we could seal the deal on that, start distributing so that we have a smooth process, and we have people come out on Sunday and have a terrific morning. Because it have other things that I need to organize outside of that to ensure that you have a terrific morning. All right? That there are no hiccups on the morning with the distribution and the breakfast and all these little things. You know. So we had the week before. We look forward to the week coming. If it is that we reach the capacity and we cannot accommodate, the only thing that you wouldn't get is the medal and the jersey. You'll still be able to cater a breakfast to you. But if you really, truly from your heart want to contribute, you shouldn't have a problem with that. Right? And you could still contribute. And a lot of people who come last minute, in some cases, have always said, well, boy, I ain't really die nothing. I just contributed to the cause. And if we get people like that, no problem. You understand? So I look forward to next week Sunday. Now, as I say that, we have to move forward, but get your registration on. You could register online as we try to push people into that realm of online registration. It's much easier. It saves you the runaround. So trinbagoevents.com, that is where you're going to get registered, or you can do the cash registration, which will be available here today from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I will be here 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. You're going to get your coupon code follow the instructions on the coupon code. Please follow the instructions. If you're not sure, ask somebody who a little younger than you or more, familiar with that process, and they will assist you. You can get the coupon codes at Sports and Games, Trin City Mall, Gulf City Mall, and Grand Bazaar, or right here at Synergy TV. And if you go to Sports and Games, you get 20% off of in-store items. So you could go out and support and pick up a little pants and or a little running shoes for the event, and get 20% off. So we look forward to seeing you guys here. You have any problems, 345-3380 is the number to call, or 482-5531. We take a break. When we come back, a little bit on Wassa. Just before I go to the break, I said take the break, but hold on. Jameson. You remember Jameson, huh? Oh, 21 pass. All right. Boost your immune system with Jameson immunity products to fight off the seasonal sniffles, such as their cold fighter with echinacea, vitamin C chews with the honey lemon flavor, and for additional support, try the delicious vitamin D3 chews and ultra strength zinc. Chew, fight, and feel amazing with Jameson trusted vitamins and minerals. Also, when we're talking safety and security, we're talking Flow. That's right. No matter the space or the budget, your home deserves more than just security. It deserves armor security, powered by Flow. In partnership with All Pro, a home security solution that protects what matters most for just $4 a day. That's right, $4 a day. Visit Flow in-store or online at discoverflow.co for details. Flow, bringing security home. And we do have to remind you as well, do not forget, Go Pauls. Don't let muscular pain and injuries win. Why not consult a specialist with over 30 years of experience? Ease those aches and pains. Visit licensed massage therapists at Go Pauls Massage Therapy Center, located at number 68 Market Street, Go Paul Lands, Marabella. Foreign trained and licensed in Florida. And you can call them on 658-3907 or 496-1111. And services include medical massage, therapy, sport injury treatment, aromatherapy, Swedish massage, deep tissue massage, sports massage, and much more. So we take that break. Stay tuned. When we come back, a little bit on Wassa, and we have a nice feature from Chef. Yes, the Culinary Academy. Stay tuned.
When sunshine is the best for you, nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you, sunshine snacks make you sing. And everybody make me hear you.
Best bunch.
All right, people, so we're down in San Fernando at the corner of Rushwood Street and the Bypass Road in Sando. We're here at Beyond Petroleum. Beyond Petroleum, the proud sponsors of the 5th place, male and female, and that carries a prize of $1,200 respectively. So they are the proud sponsors. Run, Stefan, Run. Sunday, May 25th, make sure and come out, QRC 6 a.m. Get yourself registered online at trinbagoevents.com. We're aiming at 2 charities, the Autism Society of Trinidad and Tobago, and of course, the Cuba Children Crisis Center. So we want to big up Beyond Petroleum. And when you come down, you could get your gas, but you could go into the 24-hour convenience store as well. You can pick up your toiletries. If you want juice, you're getting that. Milk, automotive products from car care to engine care, and a whole lot more. You can pick up your little snack, everything nice. So you're coming down to Beyond Petroleum. You're supporting those that support us. It's Run, Stefan, Run. Let's go.
Cash registration available at Synergy TV, Monday to Friday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Cash registration also available at Sports and Games, Trin City Mall, Gulf City Mall, and Grand Bazaar. Just pay cash and follow the instructions on the coupon code. It's that simple.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Jamer Day Spas offers a complete range of first-class treatments, facials, waxing, body therapies, body massages, hand and nail treatments, and much more. Check out Jamer for locations.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with AllPro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Introducing Open Minds Primary School Lessons 100% online. Get quality education from the comfort of your home. Affordable, expert-led online tuition to help your child succeed. Register today. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or visit www.openminds.education.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the natural product number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Whatever about the last of the Mohicans, that was the last of the crab cakes. Devoured into the system to be digested, and we know what happens after that. How about Chef? That's a big breakfast, you know?
Yeah, well, a high protein breakfast.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was a high protein breakfast as well.
High protein is a joke, boy, Chef. I know what you do me there, no?
So you good until dinner?
Oh, good.
You good until dinner?
I'm telling you, I feel like sexy loaded about 10%, you know. It's crab cakes, you know. This is only the second or third time I've ever had crab cakes, you know.
All right.
I'm now telling them fellas, I see all again prime ministerial breakfast this morning. Crab cakes. I think you see when you go big shot thing. Crab cakes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, when you're poor, but let me not say poor, when you're average, and you get invited to a big shot thing, and crab cake passing around. Ooh, crab cakes? Yeah, man. And you do it like you're eating it all your life. Yeah. Crab cakes? Yeah, man. All right, so I'll tell you what. We have a feature with Chef Yogurt in just a little bit. But I want to get to Barry Padarat. Well, let me pronounce the name correct. Padarat. Remember he said it was Padarat. I've always said Padarat. It rolls off the tongue. Barry spoke about the situation at Wassa yesterday. Take this in. Give me the Wassa clip.
Right, yeah. Good afternoon, members of the media. For 10 years, the PNM spoke about transforming the water sector. And after 10 years, the water situation in Trinidad and Tobago did not get better, it got worse. When we left office in 2015, Trinidad and Tobago had a 24/7 supply of water. 74% of the country had a 24/7 supply of water. At a Joint Select Committee in February of 2023, WASA admitted to that Joint Select Committee that at that time, Trinidad and Tobago was receiving a 24/7 supply of water, with only 16% of the country receiving that supply. So in 2015, we moved from 74% under then the Kamla Persad-Bissessar administration during that period, and then they took us 2025 to where we are prior to last month, April, where we started the work. When we came in, it was roughly around 20-25%. We have taken immediate steps to attempt to ensure that water production and water distribution levels have increased. One of the areas, and the Prime Minister spoke about it earlier, has to do with the management structure of WASA. The Prime Minister told us that $30 million would be saved by the state in terms of changing out the management structure. And that will not be a permanent situation, because we will look to see how we improve the situation of WASA, particularly with respect to the management, the day-to-day functions and activities with respect to the mandate of the board. Right now in WASA, there's a heavy management structure that we met, with 34 executive positions totaling over $70 million. There was a focus on big jobs for the boys and girls in the P&M inside of WASA, and we will speak more about that, ballooning a figure of over $70 million, while people in this country continue to suffer. Large swaths of the country, particularly South, Central, and East Trinidad in particular. It cannot be that there are parts of this country that receives a 24/7 supply of water day on day, and then there are parts of the country that receive none at all,
3 months.
sometimes amounting to months. And that has been the case for several areas throughout Trinidad and Tobago that I've identified to you in South, Central, and East Trinidad. The former administration, they received an IDB loan of $200 million US. This is cash in hand that they have had for the past 4 years. So it is not a matter of the resources to fix the infrastructure issues as it relates to production and distribution. It was a matter of political will, as identified by the Prime Minister earlier. The Prime Minister was at pains throughout the election campaign to listen to the plight, and you have seen our colleagues from the PSA, headed by the PSA President, Felicia Thomas, and the executive members, as it relates to listening to the challenges of WASA. One, dealing with the ballooned 34 executive management style that was instituted by the former administration, but did nothing to really effectively bring about change to put more water in your taps and to ensure that delivery was done more efficiently. I spoke to you about the $200 million US IDB loan that they had cash in hand since 4 years ago, and they did nothing with those loans. Those loans would have impacted on changing out major infrastructure throughout the length and breadth of the country. There are parts of the country that is having water challenges because these mains have not been changed out since the 60s. And we heard from WASA in 2023 when they told us 52% of potable water is lost because of the aged infrastructure in WASA. We will be looking at utilizing the loan facility through the IDB. There are specific conditions of that loan agreement, but we will focus on changing out the infrastructure, but at the same time increasing capacity as it relates to water production. One of the areas that was heavily criticized, and this is the final point that I will make, because as we go along, we'll share more with you in terms of what we have discovered at WASA. But also one of the areas that we criticize the former administration about is that they did not contemplate alternatives in terms of their management style that they projected and in terms of water production and water delivery. So what we want to announce today is that there will be a more people-centered approach, particularly with WASA employees. The Prime Minister has already indicated that we have rescinded those cabinet decisions of the past, and therefore we are ensuring that there's a more structured and a more cohesive management style coming out of WASA, where you have a smaller core team that is able to achieve the mandate, which is water for all. We will then look at the infrastructural projects with the IDB loan of the $200 million. There will be emergency works to bring short-term relief, but also long-term measures in terms of how do we fix these problems permanently. And then the other area would be the alternative management style, because we'll look at change management in terms of what is further required to ensure that WASA is compliant with respect to their mandate, but also making it a more sustainable company, that it is not dependent on subvention from the state. So those were some of the areas that we wanted to speak of. There have been a lot of discoveries in WASA. We will utilize the next couple of weeks and so on, the Honorable Prime Minister, myself and others, to share some of the scandalous revelations that we have discovered in terms of expenditure at WASA. And some of the names will be mind-boggling to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to know that while you were suffering to put food on your table, people were going home with salaries monthly of over $100,000 when they were fussing to give WASA workers an increase. So everybody is asking where we're going to get the money to pay WASA workers. Well, we have told you today we are cutting out the waste, mismanagement, and corruption of the People's National Movement and put the money in the hands of workers, as opposed to the big boys and big girls who got these cushy jobs in the People's National Movement. I thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. I just, even just this morning, I laugh at it. The scandalous. It's always stress on scandalous, boy. The boys and girls. Oh, God. No, but seriously, if that is what was taking place inside and there, that is total madness. Where you have over, what he said, people taking over $100,000 a month. And now, I don't have time to play that clip, but Leroy Batiste did give some insight during the question time with the media, some further insight, but you all could go and pull up the press conference and just fast forward straight down to the question and answer with the media, where Leroy Batiste also explained certain things that were taking place inside of there. It's, oh boy, I tell you. Chef, good thing you ain't working WASA, boy. 3277400. Hello, good morning. Hello, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead, man.
Morning, Mr. Stefan.
Yeah, man.
I ain't really come to have any conversation with you with WASA and Mr. Barry Padarata. I just want to find out something from you.
You go ahead.
You say 6 a.m., right? Ron Stefan Run.
Yeah.
What time the race starting?
The race starting 6:30. We're telling people 6 a.m. Yeah. But we're saying reach there for 6 a.m.
Right. And the breakfast that you're giving us, I can ask you what it might entail.
Just 3 items. I mean, it's a complimentary breakfast. You might get a little sandwich, a little sweet and something on the side.
3 T-bone steak.
No. You ain't getting that kind of breakfast, brother, man. You can't get crab cake and thing. Don't even try that.
I don't being facetious.
I know that.
And for the protein to be utilized, you had to break down some muscle.
You had to break down some what?
Muscles.
Some muscles.
Yeah, break down some muscle for the protein to be utilized.
All right, fine, brother, no problem.
Okay, have a good day. Right.
I like that one, nice one. Yeah, it's going to be a decent breakfast, man. Chef was telling me, he said, no, a lot of people don't eat breakfast. And I'm like, boy, you wait. When it's free, wait and see. Nice little, just a little complimentary. Nobody don't really give a breakfast for a run. Yeah. Or at least that I know of. True. So we just try something different this year. Hello, good morning. And that's for the same price. Again, everything plus that for the same price. Yeah, morning, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning to you and special morning to Chef.
Morning, man.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Taste that food already. Yeah, hear this now, Mr. Stefan. This morning, I want to take a shout out to the people that voted the PNM, Mr. Stefan. Right? The people who voted the PNM, remember how America does have electoral college vote? I give them that. I listen back to Foster Cummings and some of them spewing out hate, Larry Lala and Dinesh Rambali and things. And your heart wants to be strong to really vote out this PNM boy. I give a shout out to everybody who voted out that PNM government. And according to this man, well, I don't know if the fire flame burn them or if they're in the ashes, but I hope to God that Kamala petition the EDC to move at least 3 seats from the Diego Martin and Prosper area, because you can't be winning seats with 5,000 votes, 5,000 votes, and getting into power. The minority should not be leading the majority.
Okay.
That is my position.
All right, no problem, my brother. I'll see if we can squeeze 2 more before we take the final break here, and then we will get to this little feature. We have a nice feature with Chef Boy. Hello, good morning.
Stefan, good morning. Good morning.
Morning, my dear. Go ahead.
I wanted to say something.
We're going to see a message, but I was real busy yesterday, but go ahead.
Yeah, but try not to be busy today because it's very important.
All right.
I wanted to tell you something about, they're talking about Mrs. Bistesta working from home and working from home. But if she's working from home and getting so much done, where was Dr. Rowley and Stewart and all of them? Where were they working from?
From, I guess, the Ministry of...
When I say getting things done, I mean putting things in place.
Right, yeah.
Because during COVID, when we were working from home, and I thought that was a brilliant idea because a lot of the essentials had to go out and the non-essentials would work from home, and because things were still happening. So I am confused, when people talk about, oh, she's not coming to the office and she's not working and she wants to work from home. I want to know, where was Dr. Rowley and the others, where were they working from?
Well,
One thing, the guy that called earlier and talked about, he don't need Forex. If he don't want it, I want it. I need it.
Yeah, he's speaking for
All
himself,
right?
but...
Not because something don't affect...
Yeah.
Not because something don't affect you, mean it not affecting me. And that is the problem in this place. He talking about he don't want Forest, he don't bother him. Well, it's bothering me because I need it. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, all right, no problem. Yeah, it's true. When it doesn't affect you, that's how people look at the situation. But a lot of people need the foreign exchange. Businesses, people cannot pay their bills because of lack of foreign exchange right now. It's a serious issue. So he could say he don't give a damn about it, but that's him. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, well, today is my birthday, and I'm happy to wake up under the UNC. I told my family the best birthday gift I could give myself is waking up under the UNC.
All right, my brother.
Thank God for that.
Happy birthday to you, man.
Right?
Wow. Yeah, man.
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
One more thing. I do transport, and I was hired by some youth to carry them out. And I would really like the government to do something about this music that's hitting our airwaves.
Okay.
You see this music that's hitting our airwaves with violence? So they're punching a song on YouTube, and the song says, "Boss the man shoot. Shoot him. Push your hand in the belly and rip out the heart." And you have our youth listening that?
Yeah.
And they are coming down here for a concert, start a band of music. Change the music and you'll change the mind of the youth.
Okay.
God bless you all. Take care.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I've been talking about that for years, music and the influence of music on youth. And, some people want to dispute it and say it's not so, but the reality of the day is that's it. All right, so we're going to take a break. When we come back. Chef, what are we about to see when we come back, Chef?
Breakfast, like breakfast.
Kind of sexy breakfast this morning, have we? Wait somebody get 2 crab cakes? And I get 4? Oh gosh. I ain't greedy. I eat what I was served.
Big.
Huh? Oh, those were 2 big crab cakes. All right. Those were 2 big crab cakes. I only get 2. It was big. It was bigger than my crab cakes. All right. Yeah, Chef, what are we about to see when we come back?
We had the soft launching of the culinary canvas at the Academy. So Synergy came and you will see footage of the soft launching.
Okay.
And some of the chefs in the Academy with me as well too.
All right, brilliant. So immediately, when we return from the break, we're going straight to that, the soft launch.
Yes.
Right, of the
Culinary Canvas Kitchen Studio.
All right, brilliant, man. Stay tuned for that. And we're going to close things off for the birthdays, of course. So my brother, don't worry. Happy birthday to you. All right, we will be back after this. What a Friday. All right, people, so we're down in San Fernando at the corner of Rushworth Street and the Bypass Road in Sando. We're here at Beyond Petroleum. Beyond Petroleum, the proud sponsors of the 5th place, male and female, and that carries a prize of $1,200 respectively. So they are the proud sponsors. Run, Stefan, Run. Sunday, May 25th, make sure and come out, QRC 6 a.m. Get yourself registered online at trinbagoevents.com. We're aiming at 2 charities, the Autism Society of Trinidad and Tobago and, of course, the Cuba Children Crisis Center. So we want to big up Beyond Petroleum. And when you come down, you could get your gas, but you could go into the 24-hour convenience store as well. You could pick up your toiletries. If you want juice, you're getting that. Milk, automotive products from car care to engine care, and a whole lot more. You can pick up your little snack, everything nice. So you're coming on to Beyond Petroleum. You're supporting those that support us. It's Run, Stefan, Run. Let's go.
Cash registration available at Synergy TV, Monday to Friday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Cash registration also available at Sports and Games, Trin City Mall, Gulf City Mall, and Grand Bazaar. Just pay cash and follow the instructions on the coupon code. It's that simple.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So, give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results. At Open Minds, it's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Today is a very special ongoing for us as well here, not only for myself, but for the Chef Shah's Culinary Academy. We have been existing here for 3 years. And we took this opportunity today as we expand the Chef Shah's Culinary Canvas Kitchen Studio. We start next week, Friday. It's our first chef table event. Our first chef table event, as you see our space here, we can only accommodate 12 to 15 persons, which is very intimate. A chef table normally they go more than 20. A traditional chef table is really a private, something that you don't want to, you further go to the restaurants, you further go here, you know. I just want to go something private with some friends or family, have a nice meal, enjoy the meal, and it's really a storytelling. Before I go any further, I want to have a couple of the chefs say a few words, and I thank all the chefs around me for being around me and supportive as well. I want to call Chef Darrell Tommy.
Pleasant good day, everyone. Culinary has been my life. I love teaching. I had my stint at the former Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality Institute, where I lectured for past 7 or 8 years until they closed down. And then I got the opportunity with Shiraz to be part of the team. I came on board right after the COVID, probably about a year and a half ago. Working here was no pressure, right? Basically, Chef Shiraz is an easygoing man, I'm telling you, a soulfish, right? He oriented to the students. If you come to this school, then the information, time, the things that he do out and beyond for the students. And more so, when you leave this establishment, the people and them around could see the difference and the growth. We just continue to do our best in everything we do. So again, thank you very much.
I want to introduce Chef Ian Rook, a good colleague of mine and one of our Italian chefs in Trinidad as well.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Academy. This is not my first time around with Chef Shiraz. I did teach here, I think it was about 2 years ago, very briefly. For other reasons, sadly, I had to leave, and I'm now very happy to be back. One thing that I find is that this country is loaded with talent in the culinary arts. Every student that comes to us doesn't come because mommy and daddy said you had to go to school. They come because they want to learn, so it makes our job much easier. I must say that the education that I have had in the culinary arts in Europe has been phenomenal. I have been taught by Indian people in England, Italians in Italy, the French in France, some Swiss, some Greek. So I think that my experience in the world, and I will go so far as to say I'm not a chef, I'm just, I think, a good cook. And that to me is way more important, because if somebody comes and tells me, boy, you have a sweet hand, that's the best thing they could come and tell me. Much nicer than tell me, hey chef, how you going? That was great. No, I like the sweet hand better. So I'm hoping that when I do chef table dinners for you and you all come and join us, or if you want to learn a little more and join our master class, then I'll be able to come and tell you all have the sweet hand now, not me. Because I always learn something from my students. So look forward to seeing you all again here, not just today. Thank you for coming.
I'll bring on Chef David. I have to say that's a word or two as well too. It's important we know the chef tonight.
Good afternoon again. I've known Chef Shiraz for over 31 years, right? I've been in the industry for that time too. I tell all the students, being a chef, you have to have the passion for this, right? Because we don't do this 8 hours a day. This is 18 hours, 20 hours. We just go. Once you have the passion, we don't look at the weather, we don't look at anything, we just get the work done, right? And when students come here, we don't just teach food, but their mind, emotion, and will. We tailor it in that aspect because they bring all their different issues and home problems to the place, you know. So our hospitality is really on, because if you compare my experience with his own and Chef Tommy and the other lecturers, is over 100 years plus coming together, and we can iron down any issue, any problem.
Thank you very much, Chef David. And as Chef David said, the combination of the chefs here is over 100 years. So the chef table event, it could be any time of the day or even time, it could be dinner, it could be lunch or whatever. The chef table is really the chefs and you all interacting. So we do, like Friday coming here, we have a 5-course meal. The 5-course meal, we're gonna serve in tapas with smaller portions, and we're gonna serve you guys. So it's an interaction, it's a conversation happening as well too. We are open for the bookings. If it's a chef, I have a table at 12 to 15, we're gonna host you. Whether we have a set menu, or you call us and say, yourself, fix something for us, we're gonna come in with our table. So we're gonna serve you. If you wanna bring in your own drinks, you can bring in your own drinks, or if you want us to supply the drinks, we can supply some wines for you, or whatever you want as well. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. Come and patronize, come and see us, book us, call us, tell us how we could help you in an event. God bless everybody. Thank you everyone for coming out here, and stay with us a little bit, eat something, and drink something as well too. Thanks again very much, right?
How the evening went?
It was really welcoming, really encouraging, you know, and I say stuff, and I keep saying it in the show, and I keep saying it openly, that this is my contribution in 40 years of my career so far in the tourism, hospitality, and culinary industry in Trinidad and Tobago, and is a community we're building. Just like Brickenham is a community, the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is a community we're building. We have now gone further, and I created a group chat encouraging students to come in that group chat, and that group chat is based on charity and work and opportunities. So we encourage them not only be upstanding and independent money-earning citizens, but to also understand what is good to give charity. And charity doesn't only mean financial, it means otherwise if you can put your hand to help something. And some of them are going to come out next week at the academy, and we're going to put all those breakfasts together as a means of our academy giving back as well too. So we encourage the students. So, you know, we ask everybody to continue supporting us. We really welcome the support.
You should come out and walk too on the morning. Yeah.
So
just come out and walk, you know.
Yeah, we really appreciate the support, and we continue looking for the support, and we encourage everybody to come and be a part of our institute, sign up whatever course you prefer. We have some courses starting on the 7th of June. 7th of June, yeah. And then only yesterday we confirmed the bartender mixology at the end of June with, you remember Martin who came here, Martin?
Yeah, Martin.
The Trini Bar chef. Well, he has signed on to do that course for us.
All right, great man.
Yeah, so the Trini Bar chef will be conducting our bartender mixology as a 6-week course, and that starts coming down to the ending of June. It will be Saturday mornings. Very convenient time for everybody to come. It will be 6 Saturday mornings from 10:30 to 1:30, 8 p.m. as well too. So thanks again for the support, and full chef table tonight.
All right. And I'll be there tonight for the chef's table, and I'm coming out to sample, man. 5-course meal. 5-course meal, right?
5
including a dessert?
Including a dessert.
The dessert is part of the 5?
Yes, it is.
All right, so 4 on a dessert. All right, good. Yeah. I wonder what dessert going to be, man.
I make my dessert already.
You make a dessert?
Yeah.
You ain't saying?
I ain't saying anything.
All right. Well, I guess I'll find out later.
I made my dessert yesterday. So
and I'll tell you what, after that breakfast this morning, I don't want to eat until later. I'm telling you, I'm full. F-U-L-L-L-L, full. Real full. Woo! I don't even know if I'll get up from the seat. So I'll tell you what. We got some birthdays to get to as we wrap things up this morning. Remember, immediately following the repeat of this program, you have the Sawa Revival Ministries Christian Union Church. They are going to be on. And just before I get to the birthdays as well, do not forget that Palm Star Promotions tomorrow at Eastgate Malls. Why I keep saying malls, boy? Eastgate Mall. Eastgates Mall. Right. Tomorrow at Eastgates Mall, they have the 4th annual National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge, and registration starts for the prelims, which is tomorrow, between 7 to 8 a.m. So 7 to 8 a.m. you have the preliminaries. That is tomorrow, Eastgates Mall. That is for primary school and homeschool champs, standards 3, 4, and 5, ages 9 to 12 plus. All right? And the top school with the most student entries and points wins a desktop computer. All right? And they also have tablets, medals, and more up for grabs. Also, you can call Auntie Esther on 471-2604. That is 471-2604. And you could grab your Kotesi Kotela dictionaries at Charon's in Tunapuna, Trin City, San Juan, or Diego Martin. All right? Just show the flyer or pick up on your phone and get 5% off. The dress code is elegantly casual, no school uniforms. So go out and support the young minds, listen, learn, and enlighten each other. All right. Birthdays. Happy birthday going out to Chabanet Nanan.
All right.
Chabanet Nanan. What do you have there? A goat?
A goat and a...
A goat and what? A iguana?
Alligator.
Alligator?
A caiman.
A caiman? A goat and a caiman. Why, Chabanet? Why? Why, Nanan? All right, so he'll be turning 61 years. on Sunday, and this is coming from his wife Rita and children Brad, Brent, Brian, and daughter-in-law Stephanie, wishing you long life, health, and strength. Chabanat, with a goat and a cayman. We'll only get the mark this morning, live on Breaking Dawn. What goat and gator and cayman is play for?
I know why.
I don't even know. It's not no mark for goat.
Might be there.
A goat go be what boy?
They might put us there. I think 34 something. I think so.
Blind man?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What goat go play for in play boy? Director, you look like a play man. No? No. Sending birthday greetings to the dance guru, Mr. Michael Salikram, wishing him God's blessings, good health and happiness, many more blissful years. And the Shiv Shakti girls and parents adore you for your love and kindness. Keep shining, Mikes. Nice man. The Shiv Shakti dance group, boy. That's a big one, you know. Plenty history there, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so congratulations. Yeah, man. Happy birthday. Also, happy birthday going out to Vijayanti Rampasad. May you live a long, happy, healthy life and may all your dreams come true. From your husband, Lane Rampasad, daughter Sandeepa, and son Dipendra.
What?
And they want you to know they love you. Well, your husband can't argue with you. The man named Lane Rampasad, you know. If he starts an argument with the wife, she says, stay in your lane, you know. Stay in your lane. Also, shouting happy birthday to Sala from her brother Tarek and mom Rani, wishing you a fantastic year ahead. And they want you to know they love you and they got your back. All right, nice man. So Sala, happy birthday to you. All right. And let me see, I'm going again here. We got 4 more. Wait, hold on. Them ears looking like mine there, you know. All right. Good morning. You see it? I said the ears look like mine.
I know.
The ears, man, the ears. The ears. But I think mine bigger and more, it's one smaller than mine. But one of them kind of poking out like on my ear. Yeah, good morning. Would like to give a shout out to my dad, Mr. Eddie Rahim. Today is his birthday, Friday the 16th of May. He enjoys your show every morning and he's a big fan of you and your show. Wishing him more health, strength, joy and happiness from his wife Violet, his daughter Chrissy and grandson Jaden, and his ever faithful furry companion, Malta. All right.
Malta?
Oh, that's Malta?
Malta, right?
Yeah, boy, Malta, boy. Well, at least, so when Malta make children, they go name Malta. Malta pops go be Malta. Yeah. Nice. I want to thank Karen for the Malta, for run Stefan run. You see, I know I do it, you know. Karen thanks for the Malta.
Yeah. Skills, man, skills.
Yeah, and look, we have a dog named Malta. You understand? And my boy eating some fried rice. What is that there, boy? It's looking good, you know. Little pepper sauce on the side.
Yeah.
Ooh, a pilsner, papayo. Who does drink beer while they're eating? Where, sir? We're going again. Happy birthday, Grandma Charmaine, from your twins, Rosalie and Roselle. Grandma Charmaine. All right, Rosalie and Roselle say happy birthday to you, as do we here at Breaking Dawn. Also, happy birthday greetings to Mr. Leonard Pino. All right, we'll be celebrating his birthday on the 20th of May. That's tomorrow. No, when is that?
20 what?
The 20th of May? But I quite next week. The one and only Pino from Pino's Disco. Back in the day. Pino's Disco.
Yes.
I remember that, yeah.
In Marbella.
Yeah.
What?
He's a swag man, boy.
Yeah.
He has some swag. All right, with the greetings coming down from his wife, Audrey, his kids and grandkids and friends. All right? Don't expect us to go back on the 20th and find that now. The 20th is when?
I think Tuesday,
Quite Tuesday?
17.
Yeah, Tuesday.
18.
Oh, good. But big up yourself, Pino. Finally, we want to say happy birthday to an amazing woman, Mrs. Patricia Matthew Gosain. All right? Thank you for being a pillar of strength to everybody around you. And we love you and wish you God's greatest blessings from Botha, Gail, and Najim. All right? So happy birthday going on to Mrs. Patricia Gosain. All right, nice. And with that, that's it for today. We out. All right, people, just a reminder, registration for Run Stefan Run from 12 noon to 4 p.m. today at Synergy TV. Tomorrow morning, I will be here from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I will be here from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So if you want to come to Synergy tomorrow morning, I'm here. All right? If not, Sports and Games in Gulf City Mall, Sports and Games in Trin City Mall, Sports and Games in Grand Bazaar. Purchase the coupon code, scan it, follow the instructions, fill out the information, apply the code where the payment where it says make payment. You're paying with the coupon code, you apply it, and you're inside. And it will come up on the online registry. So remember, we're getting ready. We're just 1 week away. We're almost at 800 registrations. We just have a couple more to go. If we reach capacity, I will let you all know by Monday. And then we get ready for Sunday, May 25th at QRC. Until Monday, have a great one. For those of you coming down later,
yes,
in Shogunas by Chef, come with your belly growling. All right?
6:30.
6:30. 6:30. All right, we out until Monday, man. Have a great weekend.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.